Welcome to the shortwave radio channel. And, there's a lot of comments about radios. And as I'm testing the Texan PL520, I do get comments of people saying, well, same display, same old type of radio. People want SDRs or want, radios with better displays today and so on. And of course, there's a lot of opinions on that. And I think it really depends on what you're looking for. We're in an era where technology is making it easy for manufacturers and even for, enthusiasts to create almost their own radio with their own capabilities using these inexpensive little computers, like the Arduino and so on. And what happens is that we get a host of all of these different radios, like we see here, the M-Lite 880, which is, kind of a portable SDR. We got the ATS-25 that now has, goes to the ATS-25 Max and Max 2, and it can decode, Morse code and some digital signals. We got the DeepElect DP666 here. So for a lot of people, these are more appealing than the Texan PL520. But I think that in the overall radio market, these are two very different markets that these radios go for. Texan PL520, yes, it doesn't have, the RDS and FM, but it's, a good old style radio, and I think that appeals to a majority of users. A lot of people just want to have a radio. They don't care about having, fancy displays with all sorts of features in them. They want to have a radio that works and does what they want and is the simplest thing possible, and that works well. I think the other radios like the M880, ATS-25, DeepElect, and the Malahite receivers are mostly much more into the enthusiast side, where they are inclined in using also modern technology. So when I see a comment saying, well, no, I won't buy a radio like the PL520 because, look at all the modern radios today that they have. Well, because that's what you like. You like the modern technology. You like to have these new types of radios. Like I do like a lot playing with them. They are definitely fun to play with. But I think Texan, it's the spot because I'm pretty sure that Texan sells more of their radios than any other of these SDR type radios, because they cater to a simple, I just want to have a small portable that don't have to take hours in understanding, that I don't have to try to figure out the menus and all the fancy stuff in it. So I think Texan has its market, and that's the market it goes for. I think it's a bigger market than the very fancy other receivers. But the other receivers cater to, really an enthusiast radio base that finds it fun. And like me, I find it a lot of fun to play with these things. But I think it's two worlds, two different worlds, and you're on one side or the other. But I don't think Texan is actually, um, you know, being doing things wrong. When I see, well, they're doing things wrong, they're not going to sell radios. I'm pretty sure these more simple radios sell a lot more than the modern fancy ones that cater to a different audience. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.